Alright, hello and welcome to the Marvel Snap deck highlight. This will be the last one going over the OTA changes from Thursday. We got a lot of changes, so, we had a lot of videos to make to try and cover all that. This one's looking at the Ghost Rider Black Cat buffs. They both got 1 point of power. Probably isn't doing a whole lot, but hard to say for certain, so figured I'd check it out, see if anything exciting's happening. Looks like we're playing some sort of move deck, probably a Madam Web move deck, I would guess. Gonna do this, probably try to disrupt them, hit something of importance, hopefully. Phoenix Force. Okay. Looking at a Nimrod, I guess, based off that play line. Okay. Interesting. I guess they were setting up for Nimrod, didn't pull Nimrod, and then we got rid of their Phoenix Force. They didn't really have a backup plan. Yeah, and then we also have War Machine in the deck because he's just a super strong card. Would let us get into Sanctum Sanctorum. We can play Infinaut on 6 if needed, letting Dracula hit something else. So, reasons for things. But remember, if you enjoy these deck highlights, consider subscribing. Helps out. We're almost at 1100, so help us get there. Alright, hopping into game number 2. Also, there's a lot of discard cards. We're obviously discarding a lot of big things. Idea is to pull them back with Ghost Rider or snag them into a Blade with Black Knight. I'm not a big fan of Hela, and I'm afraid there's not a lot of control with not discarding Hela, if that makes sense. Like, there's high risk to discard Hela. So, I mean, I guess I could have like swapped out Magneto for Death and then felt better about it. But that's why Hela isn't in the deck. There are concerns that Sif can hit it, Moon Knight could hit it. And then Black Cat being a 4/10 that discards herself, I'm okay with that causing a Black Knight swap. So like I'm okay with getting a 4/10 that can't be destroyed, you know? Ah, look at that. Balance is all things should be. We can do this, get a 20 power blade. And I have fears about us winning Mojo World. Those fears go down if we pull Hawkeye, or not Hawkeye, I was looking at that. If we pull Ghost Rider, I think we could win Mojo World then. I don't believe this Nightcrawler is moved, so they have 2 moving options now. They can move Nightcrawler. They would lose 4 power. On doing that. Then, so they get 9, they'd need to play 9 power. Ultron would win. It would be a gamble on Marvel Boy hits. Blue Marvel. Oh. Yeah, no, that is also a an option. I know why we couldn't find our Ghost Rider. I figured out where it was. It's at the bottom of the deck. Alright, hopping into game 3. And hopefully we get to see either of the cards of note, that being Black Cat or Ghost Rider. 2 games, haven't drawn either of them. They've been in the bottom 3. So hopefully we get to see them. Actually get to, do something with them. What card did they lose? They lost a Vulture. I mean, that's pretty good. We can Zabu into Ghost Rider. I kind of like that. It gives us some tempo to try and win White Hot. That's a huge pull following this play. We just need a playable card next turn. We need, well, it's not entirely true.
I'm coming for you.
That's such a good card pull. That's a really good card pull because we don't necessarily want to discard Infinaut. We can just play him out. This gives us tempo or lets us win White Hot. Obviously, they can win White Hot. That is something they are more than capable of doing. Do this and then gamble on a 50-50 that we pull a big card. Hopefully this disrupts them a little bit. I'm actually gonna play both cards here because we know that they're gonna move the dagger there. I don't know what a Heimdall we could hit. Their Falcon, which they weren't gonna play anyway. That's really bad for them, actually. That is like the worst thing that their Iron Lad could have hit. They're in like a just awful spot. So we do this. So they have a Doctor Strange in hand. They can move something out. And then they can like move Human Torch here. And then Doctor Strange here. There's a chance that the dagger doesn't even move, and Human Torch here would be 8 power plus 3, so 11. They would lose theirs, so this should just cover, which is exactly what they did. So, didn't matter. This doesn't matter because that still loses. They have a really big dagger middle. Cool. You needed 6 power to win Necrotia, and 6 power does not win Necrotia. And we called out their exact play because it was a very predictable one at that. I'm not sure that Moon Knight really did anything. It gave us the knowledge, that combined with the ally gave us the knowledge of the only card they had in hand, so we could probably play the turn 6, but didn't really hit a key card or anything. They weren't going to Falcon on turn 6. Alright. Game 4, I believe. Also, Zabu's here, more for turn 6 stuff. They get my Infinaut. It's not ideal. Get their Ultron. It's interesting. Zabu's here for, we could play him on turn 5, and then that lets us play like Dracula, Ghost Rider, Ebony Blade. You know, it gives us a big turn 6 in theory. So ideally we could hold it a little longer. I don't really love the position we're in. We can Moon Knight, I guess. Yeah, that just sucks. Do that, hope for the best. Hit the Ultron! Well, at least we win Asgard. I don't even know what that would be. Oh man. I want to somehow play Zabu and get Black Knight to pay out, but I don't really think I can do that. We can get a 5 power Ebony Blade. We can do this. Do this. No. Do this. Do this. And then if we pull like Black Cat or War Machine, this is decent. We get rid of the Lady Sif, and then we just have these 3 cards. We'll play the Dracula, hopefully play the Blade, and then if we have a 66% chance of being able to play our 3rd 4-drop. So that would be really good. Obviously the 5 power Blade isn't great, but they have 16 power middle. Or the Ultron bots would be 10 power or 5 power each, so 10 total. We could play everything middle. Yeah, guess we just play everything middle.
There's no strings on me.
It's fine. Didn't matter what we hit there. I knew that Ultron right didn't matter, which is why I didn't really discuss it or think about it. But yeah, you know, I mean, we're getting a little lucky. Location variance is benefiting us, but I think the real luck there is that they didn't pull Sandman. So if they would have pulled Sandman, we would have been a little screwed. Maybe not. We would have been able to play War Machine Dracula. It would have been more 50-50 dependent. More luck dependent. But a win's a win. Keeping at our classic 15,000 rank. This is where we like to be. Alright, hopping in to the final game. We have a really good starting hand. So that is good. If we could pull like a Lady Sif, that would be nice. I kind of want a Zabu left. And then that frees up like Dracula here on 3, which is kind of what I feel like. I don't have anything to do about that. We'll just play out Black Cat, honestly, like, it's fine. We can get a Blade. Do we want a blade? 410 blade? Yeah, we'll just take the 410 blade, honestly. You can play that next round. They gave us Asgard too. Sanctum Sanctorum is in a really bad spot for them. They now know we have a 410 blade. So we can do this. Okay. We have Magneto on 6, which could be problematic for them. Guess we'll just do that. See if we can't hit like a Heimdall or something. Heimdall cloak. That's all my brain can think of. Falcon, I guess. I am the Sorcerer Supreme. What if I discard it? We'll do this. Hope we hit. I kind of want to hit Magneto, but Magneto could be bad. So, unsure really if I want to hit the Magneto.
I'm coming for you.
Black Cat's fine. We could Lady Sif right, go up all 3, and then, or go up the left and right, and then if we, like, our Dracula will win us middle. And that, like, I like that play the most because it removes the 50-50 of Dracula losing because it hits Lady Sif. We go up 4, right? Like, they could, a play line that could screw us is like Vulture here plus like a Ghost Spider here and then play Power here. I didn't even consider Heimdall. Man, if I would have played for Heimdall, if I would have just played the Giganto, just played big things. Yeah, I mean, my brain just always says like, oh, Moon Knight will just hit the card I want him to, and then he hits Falcon every time. Honestly, it feels kind of fine. Probably refine the list better than what I have here, but it seems pretty decent. Yeah, anyway, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, let me know, subscribe if you check that, and I'll see you in the next one.